So for my final project, I created a assistive technology lesson that focuses on the fact or opinion learning target for my students. This is something that my students really struggle with, so I thought that it would be a good tool to use. The students that I would work with this lesson are about 8 students. A few would have learning disabilities, specifically in regards to their reading abilities, and one would have cerebral palsy that mainly affects his ability to type properly. And then it would also have a few students who aren't or who don't have IEPs or any disabilities because I teach inclusion. So this would occur in an environment that would be within a classroom with a co-teacher. So there would be other students in a different group of students working on getting their own a different assignment done. So we would have to keep that in mind. So the kids may need headphones for this activity. Their task is going to be to sort the different figures on the screen in front of you into whether they are saying a fact or an opinion. I personally felt that this was a really good use of the tool for my students with learning disabilities because it removes the reading and writing aspect of the task and instead makes it so that they just have to focus on the standard and the information in front of them. So what they're going to do is each of these little figures speaks and it says either a fact or an opinion, and then the kids will take this, the line isn't straight, but I'll fix it before I give it to my students, this, and then draw the character in either the fact or the opinion column, depending on whether they're stating a fact or an opinion. And then at the end, we'll go over and we'll discuss what they chose and why, because some of them are a little tricky, but just to like view it, let's demonstrate it. And so each of these says a fact. Like this one said,
Martin Luther King Jr. was the most influential civil rights leader.
Benjamin Franklin discovered electricity.
so they all state
The
different
biggest frog
facts.
in the world can weigh up to 7 pounds.
I don't know why one of them has an accent. It didn't when I made it.
Capybaras are the cutest animals in the world.
But so the kids would then draw the animal or the little choir or the famous people, and they would state whether and like into the fact or opinion column. So that totally removes the reading and writing aspect of it, and instead just focusing on the actual content, which is going to be so helpful for them. So that is my final project. And also just to let everybody know, the AT tool that I used was Wixie, which used to be Pixie, and then they changed the branding. So I used Wixie. I really liked it. I thought it was really useful. It's definitely a tool I'm going to use again. I really like the little figures and having my kids do that instead of giving them like just a plain worksheet. That's so boring. This is way more interesting. So anyway, loved Wixie.